I refused to financially support my parents and explained why when my brother asked. My brother Kevin cornered me last summer on the final day of our beach trip while we were loading the van. He asked why I wasn't helping mom and dad with money like everyone else. He'd been covering their mortgage for 6 months and our other siblings were all chipping in and I hadn't sent a dime. Kevin's 9 years younger than me. He grew up in a completely different house. To him, our parents are just normal people who need help. He has absolutely no idea what happened when I was a kid. He asked directly, so I answered directly. Our parents didn't raise me. When I was 7, mom sent me to live with grandma 2 hours away because I was too expensive and too difficult. They kept my younger siblings. I saw them maybe twice a year after that. Kevin was born after I was already gone, so he literally never knew. I told him about the letter. When I was 14, grandma was struggling with my school fees, so she had me write mom and dad asking for help. I wrote this whole thing about working hard and wanting to stay in school. Mom wrote back to grandma, not me. She said grandma should teach me not to ask for money because what dad earned was just enough for the 3 kids they actually kept. Kevin said people change and family helps family. I said I did help. I paid part of their immigration costs. I paid rent when I lived with them, even though my siblings never did. I spent everything taking care of grandma until she died. After I moved across the country, they never helped me once. Kevin said mom had her reasons. That's when it clicked that he'd already chosen their side. 3 days later, mom texted saying Kevin told her everything. Long paragraphs calling me disrespectful and ungrateful. She said she sacrificed everything for me. I was at work staring at my phone. I texted back with specifics. The letter word for word. The time she poured soy sauce on my school uniform the night before an exam, and I had to wear it stained. How she tried convincing grandma to pull me out of school at 16 so I could work at a dance club her friend managed. Mom sent her own list. Times I yelled at her. Times I didn't visit. She said I made everything difficult and that's why she kept her distance. We went back and forth for 2 days. Then she just stopped responding. A week later, Amy stopped answering my calls. Kevin went silent. My other brother too. 2 months later, my cousin called me whispering. Mom and dad lost the house. Mom had a complete breakdown at the realtor's office screaming that this was my fault. That if I'd helped like a normal daughter, none of this would have happened. My siblings just stood there agreeing with her. My cousin asked if I was coming to Amy's wedding. I said I hadn't gotten an invitation. She went quiet and just said, oh. That weekend, I drove 6 hours to their new place. Didn't tell anyone. I parked outside this small apartment building and sat there watching the windows for 20 minutes. Then Kevin came out with groceries. He saw my car. He saw me sitting right there. He walked past like I was invisible. I started my car and drove home.